Okay, hi guys. I am going live before I start driving, and I'm gonna drive while I'm live just because I want to talk about something so that I can get it off my mind so that I can stop thinking about it. Because if I don't, I have other errands I need to run today with Arlo, and if I don't get this off my mind now, I'm gonna freak out about it the whole time, and I can't do that because I have stuff I need to do. So, if you guys don't know, I live in a small village in Wisconsin. Small village meaning sometimes the plows don't get out here for days. Basically, something happened today. Today meaning, 6 minutes ago. I'm driving now, so I apologize that you cannot see me. Something happened like 6 or 7 minutes ago, where basically Arlo and I kind of got harassed. And this is not the first time that basically this exact thing has happened. We went into St. Vinny's. The St. Vinny's, that's where I live. It's right down the store from me. I go there like at least once a week, if not more. No matter how much money I freaking have, I go there all the fucking time. And the reason that I do that is because I love St. Vinny's. I am there all the time, and I love the good prices and stuff like that. Oh, hey, Dagny. This is a live, by the way. I'm going to save this and upload it to maybe YouTube and definitely my opinions highlight, because this is bullshit. But we went there because my contact at St. Vinny's, this person that I know that went to high school with me, he works there, that they had gotten in some interactive dog games in there, and I was psyched. I was like, oh my god, I've been looking for these frickin' ever. So we decided to go. And I also have like other errands I need to run today, so it just so happened that it worked out today. What happened was we went in there, and the first time that we went in with Arlo, the place is not pet friendly, period. They don't serve food or anything, but they're not pet friendly, just on store policy. Arlo was wearing his service dog vest. If you guys don't know, his vest looks like that. It's got a do not touch patch, a bigger patch says do not touch, one big one that says working dog. You can't miss it. This bitch. This girl that works there walks up to me. Like, she works there, and I know they're legal and allowed everywhere. I know. That's not the problem. It's not that they're not allowing me in. That is not the issue. They've known forever that I was going to bring Arlo in there. The first time that I brought him there, I called ahead of time, and I said, hey, my dog is a service dog in training. When I walk in, it would be nice if he's still very new, because this was like after the first week that I'd had him. And he's like, he's still very new. I just wanted to let you know that not all service dogs act like this. He is definitely in training. And they're like, okay, that's fine. I can't wait to see him. We go in. This lady that works there, she works there. And she's like, not like a teenager. She's like a woman. She's like a full grown ass woman. Like, she should know better. Walks up and says, I see the do not pet signs. She says, I see the do not pet signs, but I just can't help it. And she starts rubbing all over him. And I'm like, okay. Now, this was my first interaction, and I admit I fucked up. I didn't say shit. I didn't say anything. I didn't even look at her. I corrected Arlo whenever he moved from the position he was in, because that was what he's supposed to do. I had him sitting, and I was looking at something on a shelf. You can't. Don't pet service dogs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't look at them. I mean, I guess, like, you can't control, like, oh, you're gonna look at them. But if you can, try not to fucking stare at them. Okay? So that's all that happened, basically, is I tell her to go away and back off. Why would you touch a working dog? Good question. See, I'd tell her to go away and back off. Yeah, I have social anxiety. One of the reasons that I have him is that I am unable to do something like that. I mean, I guess I'm not completely unable, but just doesn't really work. So basically what happened was this time we went in, and he has been to the point where it's like, people do not just come up and pet him. I do not say yes to anyone who asks when he has his vest on. If they want to pet him and we're in a place that's, pet friendly, or like my forensics meet, you take the vest off and then they can pet the dog. St. Vinny's is not pet friendly. Nobody fucking asked. This other lady, this like older woman, okay? She's definitely older than the store associate, and she doesn't work there. This woman does not work there. This woman is there with her husband. They both look like they came from like the elderly folks home, because they had like we have an elderly folks home here, and some of the people, it's really close. It's called the Manor. If they have this little like button that goes on their shirt that says, "If I'm lost, return me to the Manor." And it's good because there's, the people who are trying to still be independent as much as possible. They are allowed to leave as long as they like pass, I don't know, a certain protocol, and it's great for them. I've never met any of them that are actually lost, but it's nice that they have those buttons. Just in case, and I'm sure anyone in my town would definitely help out an older person who's lost. This lady that looks like she's from the Manor walks up and starts petting all over him and is like, "Oh, what a beautiful dog. What's his name? What breed is he?" And like, I answered her questions and I said, yeah, and finally I worked up the fucking courage and I said, actually, when you pet him, it really does distract him from doing his job. And she's like, "Oh, he's working." And I'm like, yeah, he has a fucking vest on that says he's working. I didn't say that. I just said, yeah, he's a working service dog. And the husband walks up behind her and is like, "Yeah, he's working. Like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Thank you, VIP. Like, you got this, dude." So that was very nice of him to do that. She stopped petting him and walked away. But it really threw Arlo off of his game. And I'm scared to go anywhere else now, because I'm worried that he's going to be walking up to fucking everybody asking for pets. Because that's what happens. When you pet a service dog, that service dog learns that if they walk up to somebody besides their handler in public, they will get pet. Okay? That's what a service dog learns. They're very smart dogs and they want to be pet. So they will walk up to someone and ask to be pet. And that can get somebody with a service dog kicked out of a location. What you're doing when you walk up to somebody and pet their service dog is you are risking their life. Yeah, their dog could get distracted and, something bad could happen at that location when you're petting the dog. But it also screws up the rest of that service dog's career. Because now I'm terrified that Arlo's going to continuously walk up to people and ask for pets, and we're going to get kicked out of a fucking store. And he's going to alert because I'm freaking the fuck out. And we're going to get kicked out, and then I won't be able to go to that store anymore. I won't be able to go fucking anywhere because my service dog would be out of commission if he started doing that shit. I'm thinking of suing St. Vinny's. So basically what happened, after that lady pet the dog, this woman walks up to me again. This store associate who was there the first time, and that was like a month ago. The last time I went to St. Vinny's was like a month ago because I've been afraid to go back. But I went back because I heard that these toys were going to be there, and I know I needed them. Because he's getting fucking bored, and I would like him to be smart, okay? Sue me, these pets are like $30 on Amazon, or these toys are like $30 on Amazon, and they're like $5 at Vinny's, so obviously I went. Especially if the person who has a service dog has POTS or seizure disorders. Okay, so just because somebody has POTS or a seizure disorder does not mean that their dog is more important than any other service dog. My dog is for psychiatric needs, and if I were to have a panic attack and I didn't know that I was going to have one, I could pass out and go into shock and die. That can happen. Just because he's a psychiatric service dog does not mean that he has a less important job than someone who has POTS or seizures and has a service dog for those. Just saying, that's like a tidbit of information that I'm not going to rant about right now. But this store associate today walks up to me again and starts petting him again and is like, "Oh, Arlo." Which, by the way, never tell anyone your service dog's name, ever. ever. Never. Give him a fucking fake name. Arlo's new fake name is Roger. Yep, there it is. It's Roger. That's what I'm going to tell everyone his name is, so that if somebody calls his name, he won't just run towards them. Because that's what he's learned. He's learned that if someone says his name, he has to go to them. Because I do it, my mom does it, my trainer does it. Stop whining. I know that you're upset. Now he's going to be off his game for the rest of the fucking day, if not week, month, I don't know how long. This store associate walks up to me again, starts petting him, saying, "Oh, Arlo, I missed you so much, oh my god." I didn't say anything because I was too nervous. I go to check out. And I have Arlo placed at my feet while I'm, like, using the credit card machine. She basically sneaks the fuck up behind me, which, by the way, if someone has a service dog, you know what that service dog could be for? PTSD. If you sneak up behind someone with PTSD and you fuck with their dog, that person could be a fucking veteran. And, in Wanakee, we're allowed to carry... Number one, we're allowed to carry guns. Number two, we're allowed to carry knives. I carry a fucking hand knife on me all the time. If I had PTSD, like combat PTSD or something, and that person snuck up behind me, I'd fucking kill the bitch. Like, dude, you are putting yourself, that person, that dog, you're putting literally everyone in danger. It's like lighting a match and dropping it on the floor to see if it sets on fire. To see if it sets the building on fire. That's basically what you're doing. Don't fuck with it. So she walks up, she starts petting him again. It's like, "Oh, Arlo, Arlo, Arlo." She starts to walk away, and guess what? Just like, I fucking said, Arlo followed her. That's not okay! Oh my god. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to contact St. Vinny's, and I'm going to tell them that unless they resolve this issue, I will not be going to their store again, and I will put them on blast on Facebook, which, if you guys don't know, I am part of a bunch of different Wisconsin groups of people who thrift shop, because I love thrift shopping. And I'm going to put that store on blast, and I'm going to make sure that fucking nobody goes there, because they're assholes. They're being assholes about this. This is not okay. Your associates should be trained better. And maybe I'm overreacting, but my dog is a service dog in training. He's not fully trained. He has never had this happen to him before. Do not let your children, do not let your store associates, do not let anyone that you are in control of, especially yourself, go up and pet a service dog. Don't do it. Don't do it. And there were store associates there who were, like, with her, with this other store associate, putting things away. And she walks up and pets the dog, and they just stay back. They're like, "Oh, why would you do that?" They seriously could have ruined all of his training. Correct! So basically, if he has to wash now... If you guys can't tell, I'm shaking because I'm really upset, and I don't know what to do. Because I'm very limited on where I can public access train him, because I'm very limited on the places I'm comfortable with going. And St. Vinny's was one of them, was one of the places that I was okay with going. So I'm going to send them a message somehow. I don't know how. If I have to call them, I will. I really don't want to, because I get nervous as fuck. I don't know. I just worry about Arlo's ability to be professional when he needs to be. And this basically fucks all of that up. So I don't really know what to do. Want me to call them? Well, I don't really know exactly what you're gonna do, but if basically what's gonna happen is I plan on calling them or messaging them or something, and if they don't respond, I will ask, like, a few of the people that I know to call them, to at least make them realize, hey, this is, like, not, like, a small problem. This is a big issue. And I'll send them the ADA stuff that says that distracting a service dog is illegal, because it is. It's a misdemeanor. So, yay. Alright, thanks you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll be back with something more fun later. I was gonna vlog today. I had set up like an intro and everything already, but I walked in there and I was gonna film us looking at the dog toys, but I didn't, because that woman came up to him and pet Arlo, and so I really had to focus on Arlo at that point. I could not film because, so I don't know what to do now, guys. If he, I really need someone to just take Arlo for like a week and just fully get him ready for public access, like, because the thing is he definitely is ready. It's just there's so much shit that people are fucking up. I wish that he would just, if someone were to pet him, I wish he would like turn away instead of, which you can't train that. I don't know. I feel stupid. But it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. No one can help me. Because it's like the only person who could help me, my trainer, the person that I was working with, it's really expensive, and I really don't have the money right now. I don't. And it's making me nervous, making me upset. I don't know what to do. I want to like freaking kill somebody. Which obviously is like not okay. But, I'm upset and I don't know how to fix it. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.